In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. Imagine that, a future that's super black. Long as your skin brown, your superpowers intact. What would your powers be? Just hope it ain't super whack. Spatial manipulation, create a portal that's black. Maybe just super speed, time travel to run it back. Or cheat manipulation to keep my spirit intact. As I encounter evils the world face, demons the world makes, I needed the world at stake. Rest in peace to Chadwick, they killed all the Black Panthers. Told us white lies, I still marvel at black answers. Suits in DC, pray it lead to a civil war. It ain't no Justice League, what's the need to be civil for? Propelled like the juggernaut, it's clear ain't no stopping this. The world in grave danger, who can stop the apocalypse? They killed all the heroes, the new ones don't really care. But if you need me, put your fist up in the air. Yeah, in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black.
Thank you for watching Blurred's Eye View, and if you haven't already, hit that notification bell. Or if you listen to us while you're in your car or at work, subscribe to us wherever you listen to podcasts. You can check us out on Zip.
Not while you're driving. Not while you're driving.
Not while you're driving.
Not while you're driving.
Listen.
God damn, Chris, you gotta say that, man. Because you know there's some people out here who don't know that, man. They're gonna start in their car and try to subscribe while they're driving, man. You're gonna have everybody on Route 8. Route 8 is already fucked up. Don't have people on Route 8.
I was gonna say Route 8 is backed up any damn way. I can't do anything.
That's because people trying to subscribe while they trying to drive.
Don't do it for the sake of your lives, people. Just because I'm the villain doesn't mean you have to do exactly what I'm telling you to do. But do subscribe to that channel if you're on the YouTube channel and listen to us. Listen in the car. Listen. Can't believe we got to tell people that. But anyway,
it's 2021. People still eating paste and doing milk crate challenges. You got to tell these motherfuckers exact.
They're still doing this fucking milk crate challenge.
Somewhere right now, there's a dude still trying to climb a milk crate.
Jesus Christ. Just there's something wrong with them. For those who are listening for the first time or just now tuning in, I'm your host, Chris Fury. With me is the man in the chair, the man on the boards. DC, what's going on?
What's up? How's it going?
Also, little known note from the GED section, as DL Hughley like to say, DC is also an unnamed spokesperson for Terramana Tequila.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, wait.
You gotta get the product placement.
Terramana Family Tequila. And they wanted me to tell you, ladies, this ain't just for ladies, people, period. If you in a store and you ain't got no butt, please don't pull your pants up. I seen this lady pull her pants up to her titty nipples, and it was weird. I just thought there was nothing to catch the pants as it rose. wait. Straight, her pants went, dog. She went. You know how you go adjust your pants? She pulled them up, and them shits was like up here.
You was in Walmart.
There was nothing to catch. No, I was actually at Giant Eagle for once. So this was even worse. I mean, god damn. It was God, like, I told my wife, I was like, yeah, she ain't had nothing to catch her pants, so they went up to her. You know what? Whatever. I ain't here for that.
Everything was just sliding down.
It was like high-rise jeans, but they just kept rising to God, and he was like, come on, bring them on up.
Oh, man.
On
What's
the
been
rough
going
side,
on?
your jeans at your titty nipples.
What's been going on for the past week, man? What you been up to?
Man, what haven't I been up to? A little bit of everything, you know. Working. Hardly working, not working.
Yeah.
Talking about people.
I have
Stuff,
been
man.
I've been actually I seen your boys over the weekend.
Oh no now. Who did that?
the lovely Ryan Reynolds and Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah,
I
checked
have
out
not
Red
seen it
Notice
yet.
on Netflix this past weekend. It's been kind of a busy weekend. Disney Plus, Jesus Christ. They dropped a shit ton of news last
Computer
Thursday.
films, Bigfoot. There's a lot of shit they have on there right now.
Yeah, they got a lot. They got a lot on their plate. Some of the stuff they have lined up is, well, stuff like Secret Invasion. Here's some of their lineup right here. They got Ironheart, Army Wars, the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, Iron Group, Secret Invasion.
The Guardians is that gonna be Groot dressed up as Santa giving out stuff? And
I don't know if this is going to be a live action or a animation. I'm not sure. But then they have Echo, Spider-Man Freshman Year, Marvel Zombies, and the two things that really got everybody going was X-Men 97 and Agatha House of Harkness. And here's a picture of Nick Fury having better days as Nick Fury for Secret Invasion. He
might as well go ahead and let it go again, man.
Yeah,
holding on to the back of that head, man. It ain't.
Yeah, you see it. Yeah, it doesn't look too smooth that way. Not do it.
That nigga look like he woke up. That nigga look like Black Snake Moan Fury.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Shit, throw that picture back up one more time.
He just missing that wife beater. That's all he doing.
Girl, don't get from around here.
Oh man, but yeah, Disney Plus Day also has the new Hocus Pocus 2. They also announced that.
They dragged them back out of and dust them off again.
They dragged them from out of the ether. They
already
are
everything now.
Yeah. Also in other news, Marvel's VP Nate Moore has stated that they will not be replacing Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa in the Marvel 616 universe. Listen to that again.
Oh yeah, never mind. I was about to say as they should, but that's a whole different universe.
Exactly. So he said the Marvel 616 universe. So, with the whole thing with the multiverse being introduced on Loki and What If, chances are we are still getting a T'Challa, just not in the main universe. So we'll see how that plays out later on down the line. And Roland Martin, journalist Roland Martin just revealed that he has text messages from Chadwick Boseman stating that he wanted the character to go on. Show the receipts, Roland. Just show the damn receipts, He lied. Yeah. So, but other than that, people's already trying to freak out because the new Spider-Man No Way From Home trailer should be airing right about now on YouTube. They're kind of going nuts, and they're probably just not going to show. If they show anything more, we'll be talking about it. But without further ado, I want to introduce.
Whoa! I forgot.
You got something?
Yeah, I do.
What's that? I'll let you go. I got to get some water.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna give me the microphone? God damn! I should have answered that. Actually, I got nothing. Go ahead.
Jesus. Without further ado, we have two special guests. Hip hop's first duo from out of Akron, T.Vicks and Miss Dean. I want to bring them on. Talk about their new album, Zamunda. What's it like? What is going on? What's going on? What is going on? It seems like you've been on What the Shit twice. You've been on Blurred's Eye View.
Two times.
It seems like everywhere you've been graced, you always have a level of.
I'm waiting on that motherfucking phone to ring. That's what I'm waiting on.
They get a level of blessings. Let's put it that way. Blessings.
If it ain't your phone, please let it be my phone. Hey, people. I'm available right now. I don't know if y'all know this.
Some blessings, man. I ain't never too good for a good blessing.
Man,
y'all, you guys everywhere. It's like good luck follows you wherever you. I don't even want to call it good luck. It's just blessings follow you guys wherever you go. You're doing major numbers on World Star. Congratulations on that. Zamunda is a great album. I'm loving it. The dynamic of having a husband and wife duo do something different. And put out a different album. Everybody's talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce, and that's great. But what you guys got here is official. without question. So let's talk about Zamunda, like the concept. I know we talked a little bit about it on what the shit, but the concept of Zamunda.
No, we didn't. Don't stop. You gotta stop saying that.
Just a little bit.
Here's what's gonna happen. This is our first time ever seeing these guys, so we want to talk about
right.
something we ain't never talked about before.
Right.
Well, let's do that then.
You didn't learn from my man's PR firm that we never seen before. White man, Small Johnson and Bill.
It's nice meeting y'all, man. For the
Yes,
very
There you go.
How y'all doing? This is the first time we ever seen y'all. I mean, you know. Jesus
You never
Christ.
seen them before in our life.
Never. Shit.
Tell us, what was the concept of this album, Zamunda? What was the concept? How did you guys come up with it and the
Man,
process
to
of
keep
making
it
it?
simple, to be honest, man, we was just in our king and queen shit. Like we was just on our king and queen shit. We just was all about royalty, and we wanted to show people you could have a little ratchetness, a little spiciness, and you could still be about your business. They ain't seen that before.
Right.
That's what's up.
Right. That's what it was all about. We ain't gonna be politically
And
correct.
that's what it's all about.
We ain't gonna be politically correct. You know what I'm saying? You know, when men, I feel like this, you know what I mean? I always had extreme confidence in myself. I felt like I was the greatest rapper that ever rapped. And I feel like I got the greatest female rapper that ever rapped. So it was just like, we gonna come together and make the greatest CD ever put out. That's what we was trying to do. We was trying to beat Thriller numbers, you know what I mean? I'm looking at Mike and I'm
We
like,
fell a little short.
You shooting high, and I love
hold
it.
on. It's a different era. You know what I'm saying? It's a different
Oh,
era.
it's like Michael Jordan and
You
LeBron.
can't
You
compare
can compare
eras.
them, but they like say the years is off.
But you know what I'm saying? We was looking at Mike and we said, Mike, we coming for you, man. You know what I'm saying? We love you. We giving
And we
you
was
your
up
flowers.
that thing like, you know how he did that dance like this? I was trying to do that the same chick. It ain't work out. Y'all probably ain't catch it. I was trying to steal some of the moves.
There you go.
His moves are some unprecedented moves. It's, you know, it's still people they can't moonwalk, so don't worry about it. It's still people like
Still people that can't fucking walk. Let's not even say they can moonwalk. You're giving them too much credit.
So now, T.Vicks, you said you've been at the game since high school.
Yeah, very long time. You know, my first album came out in high school. I can remember me sleeping in class and the teacher saying, let him sleep. He got an album that he working on, you know what I mean?
Could you
In the
imagine
studio,
if all
you know
our
what I mean?
teachers were that cool? Like,
I
what?
could, because I had to watch that shit. Man, you know how jealous it is to watch a motherfucker be able to sleep in class?
Yeah.
Like, you look over this nigga like, he good. I'm talking about good deep sleep. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
you
a
said
blessing.
saliva puddles and
It
all.
was a blessing
Hey,
to have a real
my
job.
nigga
in
woke
high
up like, shit.
I wasn't like the regular high schoolers. I had a real job in high school, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm going to flip it and make it, you know, but yeah, it was cool. I can remember the teachers, we had a project in the economics class and it was my real CD that was the project. It was like, you got to figure out a marketing scheme to sell something else. So I sold, it was a real mixtape that I had that I marketed, you know, and broke down the marketing plan for my economics class when I was in school. The dope part about doing music in school was I presented it, you know, I presented it, got an A, got somebody else that usually get an F, got them an A. And, but the teacher was like, man, let me, after the class, a lot of people don't know this, after we did the presentation, the teacher like, come at lunch and do it again. I want to tape it because I want to keep this because you're going to be big. And they knew, you know what I mean? The whole school supported me. You know, everybody supported me, and it was a beautiful time in my life. It's good when you do something when you're young and you can stick to it and you find your way in life when you're young. So that was a great experience for me. You know what I mean? And it's good to see other people, you know what I'm saying, in the entertainment business that I grew up with and was in school with. But, I mean, that time was special. You know, I can remember performing at the bowling alley, Midway Lanes in 11th grade, and, you know, the whole school going crazy. I can remember that. You know what I mean?
See, and what's dope is the fact that you just mentioned, like, you were in class, and here it is, the teacher supported it.
Yeah.
was showing mad support. And that's
time, like the teacher, bro.
It's funny because
Yeah.
I tell my wife some of these stories, and it seemed like I don't know if she believed me all the way, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
I
crazy.
believe you, man.
It's crazy. Like
I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, but you know what? I was skeptical at first. I was a little skeptical, but it was a couple of his friends that came around and said the same exact thing, and I was like, okay, like, all right, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna pay, I'm gonna give you your respect.
Some days in school, I used to have to do a half day, and I would go to the studio. And when we was recording my first album while I was still in school, so we was, half day. I had to go get my guy from Columbus. He had already graduated. I was in school. I drive, get him from Columbus, go back to the studio. I only did a half a day in school, but the teachers was cool with it. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. I had a big investor behind me, so it was a big thing. You know what I'm saying? They all knew it was all cool. The dopest thing about it was I was taking advantage of it, because sometimes I wasn't tired, but I just didn't want to hear the lesson. So I would go to sleep in class, and the guy behind me would have to keep my homework. The teacher would tell him, like, get his notes. You know what I'm saying?
Look, you got the teacher like, hey, just get this stuff for him so he can.
No, but
I needed the teacher that you got. That's what I'm talking about.
It was crazy.
I had the teacher he had, and I ain't get that, but I guess no, but the crazy part is I was there for this shit, so I can tell you that it's true, man. like it's no cap. Like, this shit really happened. But I've said it before, to see it, man, and to see the growth.
That was the dopest thing about it. And it's like, you don't get the moments. Like, you be thinking like it's going to be like that for you forever. But, that was a dope thing. And coming out, I had a table. The teachers let me set up a table in front of the lunchroom. So I set up a table, and I had my first CD came out. I was still in school, and they would just let me sit there and sell it. And some people was dope, like your classmates, like, I'm going to get your autograph because you're going to be famous. And it was dope.
I wish I had the courage in high school and middle school to do something like that. But see, me, I was more the lunchroom. You'll catch me in there banging on the, the table with a pencil. And I don't know if y'all remember.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember. But there's an infamous beat, and I wish I had two pencils right now. Because it's an infamous
grinding.
beat.
Clips grinding. You know how many motherfuckers was trying to do clips grinding? Trying to perfect that with the pencils.
That always mess up by that third hi-hat. They couldn't get it.
That was middle school.
And I'm telling you, and I would drop bars all throughout lunch. I'm in the lunchroom with the two pens, and I'm rapping and hitting the table, and they're like, she at it again. But that was
let's talk about Miss Dean. So now
in middle
you've been
that was middle school for me. The dopest thing I ever did in school wasn't the music though. The dopest thing I ever did is I sold pizza on lunch day in middle school. I don't know if DC remember that.
That's the hustle.
I sold pizza. I'm just telling you on some real. I sold pizza on pizza day.
Now imagine that. That's like a nigga selling ice.
Yeah.
On ice day. Like, that shit the school pizzas was the shit.
Selling water to a Navy shipment. That's all it is.
They selling Domino's pizza. You remember this? It was Domino's pizza. They was bringing the Domino's pizza.
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
I had the gym teacher go get the Emilio's pizza. You know what I'm saying? And
you know what?
My dudes was like, man, they ain't gonna buy the pizza. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, they gonna buy it from me before they buy it from the teachers. I'm cooler than the teacher.
Plus,
and it's Emilio's. I was about to say, Emilio's is still better than Domino's.
And we sold out every day. Every day we bought the pizza, we sold out. And
I just want to say, shouts out to that hustle, because that same hustle has translated over to trillionaire.
Right,
right. We went from selling pizza to selling merch. You know.
See, that's the beauty of. We cut from a different cloth, because I was doing stuff like that in middle school, selling different flavored now and laters on one level of the middle school, and my dude was selling different flavored gum on another level.
Yeah,
I was trying to figure out.
Middle school, I'm talking about selling pizza on pizza day. That's middle school.
Yeah, so the hustle. For those who are listening, we all from Akron, so the hustle is in the blood. That's all it is.
Hey, and you know what? That story just made me think about it. I was in elementary. I used to sell I used to sell like the sugar, you get the sugar with the Kool-Aid pack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to sell
The
that.
dipping
They
sticks.
like pixie sticks. I used to take that to school and sell it to kids in school. Cause I always had to hustle with me, you know what I'm saying? I always knew that,
You can make that dollar. You can make that honest dollar.
Get that bag.
That red
Mama
sugar.
get the whole sugar, the sugar gone.
Cleared out the cabinet, man.
I just bought this sugar. It's gone
Everybody
already.
ain't got it in them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I always
you're
had
right.
it in me. So, you know what I mean? I always knew I was going to be all right because I had it in me.
So, Miss Dean,
What's
so
up?
how
what's up?
long have you been in the game?
Whew, I've been in the game for a while, but taking it seriously, it's a difference. I want to say, when I first really got serious about music, I was like about 20 years old. I was like 19, 20. So it's been a while. It's been quite some time. I've been in the game, but I took it serious when I got a little bit older. Before, I can't really date the stuff before, because before it was more like an emotional connection. I was trying to learn myself. I was in a bad place and I was going through a lot, and I was just transferring all that negative energy into positive energy and just putting it, everything that I felt, I put it down on the pad, and then from there, where it started out off as poetry, and then from there it turned more into hip hop and rap when I got a little bit older. So serious note, I'm
10
gonna say,
years in the game.
yeah, I'm gonna say like 19, 20.
That's what's up. I mean, it's enough time to get perfection and nail down the process you want. So that's what's up. Before we go on, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about Zamunda. So, but in other words, here we go.
Running low on energy, long days and even longer nights. Tired of all the other energy drinks and bars promise you a lot and never delivering? Need to make it through work, but want a product that can keep up with your busy lifestyle? Want no longer? Try Chef's Chocolate Salty Balls. The balls that are so smooth and with a load of nutrients and vitamins to really get you up and bouncing off the walls. Made with all natural ingredients and healthy junk to satisfy even the pickiest eater. Chef's Chocolate Salty Balls are sold everywhere where you buy your junk. And now, for those who want that extra kick in the butt, comes Chef's Heavy Duty Chocolate Salty Balls with 120% more caffeine than the leading brand. Disclaimer: this product has not been approved by the FDA or World Health Association. Warning: this product is not intended for consumption by children, elderly people, or women who are pregnant or may become pregnant. You might even get pregnant.
I swear that old dude does it every time. No, I swear to God.
Got this stick of butter.
So we are with our guests T.Vicks and Miss Dean. Their latest album Zamunda is out right now. Let me pull that up so everybody can take a good nice look at that picture right quick. There we go. There you go. And
Yes, sir.
What is the concept behind Zamunda?
But the tequila fingers was a little slow on that one. My
Tequila
bad.
fingers?
I'll get the next
That's
one.
what they call them now, tequila fingers.
That's what I was calling.
So the concept,
scientific term for this shit.
Hibbly dibblies. So the concept of Zamunda, how did that come about?
I mean, the thing about it is when you're doing something historic, you got to make every piece of it historic. You know what I'm saying? So it was a historic moment in hip hop. I'm a hip hop head, it's been part of my life. So I had to make sure that the name was historic. I had to make sure the cover was historic. I had to make sure that it came out of Akron, Ohio. I had to make sure
that alone was historic.
That was historic. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure every part of this was historic and it means something. There was power behind it. I mean, we representing Black culture on a different level. When you put something out like this and you the first, you got a responsibility with that. So, you can't slip. The name got to be, we got to get Eddie his flowers, you know what I'm saying? Because the name came from Coming to America. Yep. You know what I'm saying? The power in them chairs and sitting there and being the king. I did King of the City and being the queen because it's a lot to go into it, but we made sure everything was right. The process was right. But all we did was we took culture, our culture, us, black people, what I know, you know what I'm saying? Not somebody that didn't study. You know, I studied a little bit, but I ain't gonna say, oh man, I know everything from when we first touched the earth. I don't know, but from what I know and from what, you know what I'm saying, what I got out of this, like, you know, with Eddie Murphy, he was one of our heroes coming up. So I had to make sure I took something from him, a little bit from Eddie, you know what I'm saying, a little bit from Michael Jackson, you know what I mean? I was, you know what I'm saying, remember the time, and they sitting on the chairs and all that, you know, all the great people I grew up watching. I had to take a little bit from them, a little piece of them, because this was a historic moment in hip hop. And you know what I'm saying? Now we just blessed to get it done. And
to be honest, I felt like we both felt like the visuals were so impactful and powerful because we wanted people to see, because a lot of times seeing is believing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool with it being more than one king, more than one queen. Like I ain't really on that whole I'm the king, I'm the queen, I'm the ruler of all. Like if you handling your business, you govern your people, you govern your area, you the king, you the queen. So I wanted to empower a lot of women. Like you could still be a queen. We ain't battling for position, you know, and that's the whole thing also.
And I want to touch on that from my understanding that we tribal people. So you know what I'm saying. So
right.
I'm the king and she the queen of the tribe. This tribe we got ANC, that this movement that we doing. So. You know, if you the king of your tribe, that's cool. Do what you got to do. Right. But we just tribal people. So, you know, like that's what we showing. You know, like the lions and all that. Right. It's all our culture. You know what I'm saying? And we come from diamonds and golds and kings and queens and you know different tribes and then so we just showing that in our
showing the story, the real beginning of Black history.
Right. Right.
the stuff they don't teach you in school.
I want to say this too, though. People don't realize history is history. So we living in a historic time right now because they're gonna talk about what's going on years from now, what's going on right now. Right. So you know what I'm saying? So we making history. And I don't think people understand that. I think people be just living in that, you know, when you think of history, you think of Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, old stuff that, but we making history right now. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you know, I know it's the present, but you know, when you do historic things, you got to make sure that you really, like, you worthy of that. Now, I put in the work.
That's a good point.
We put in the work, and we making history, and we watching history, and we living history. You know, it's gonna be people talking about this album for years and years to come. It's gonna be people talking about us and your podcast and this and that and all this. You know, it's a kid right now watching you that all they want to do is get on here and you they rap city. But I don't think we understand sometimes when we living and we just working, but really we historic, period. Like this
planting
is history,
seeds.
You know what I'm saying?
Planting seeds. Right. Now you mentioned representing the city, which, like I said, we are from Akron. So representing the city, being in an historic time and place, and was one of the things that you managed to do. You managed to meet one of the most influential people in music, in the music industry. That's Master P.
Right.
You know, so just tell me, how was that meeting somebody who a music mogul who's pretty much building it from the ground up?
For me, like I tell people, it was a historic moment in my life, and it was good to be somebody from Akron, Ohio, sitting in a Calabasas mansion. You know, I was talking to him, chopping it up, him picking a single and all that. I mean, it was special for me because I grew up off No Limits. You know what I mean?
J1.
You know, I grew up. You know, I used to remember leaving school to get their CDs and to know these people and actually know them and have relationships with these people. It's amazing, but it's really showing people that just because you from Akron, you can do it. Just because you from wherever you from, you can do it. I'm from a small city where most people don't make it, but if you stay focused, I mean, you can do it. You know, I did it. I mean, you know, I did it. She did it. We did it. You know what I mean? And LeBron did it, and more people is doing it. Now you can't use Akron as an excuse. Reason why we did it like this and went and got the P because we deserved it. And it wasn't because we was from New York or we was from California. We did the work. We put the work in. We deserved it. You know, and, you know, real travel. And we real people and we do real things. And, you know what I'm saying? So real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? If you real, they're gonna recognize you eventually. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just the real
Word.
thing about it. You know what I'm saying? We real people.
And I think
that's
it was
really
important. I think it was important for us to go united and as a couple and show our marriage front as well, because a lot of people feel like, oh, you know, it'd be different if he would have just went, or if I would have just went, it would have been kind of expected. Like, oh, you know, she bad, she up there doing the lyrics, she gonna go the whole route. Or you got him, he gonna go the D-boy route, or you know, in the street route, he by himself. But we showed that you could be in your truth and make it pop. You could do you 100%. And make it work.
Yeah, because some people don't think they're enough.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. I mean,
and we
almost everybody.
We letting people know that you enough, man. You can do it. You enough, and
I ain't gonna cap. Like, even I have my days of doubts. Like, this is human characteristics. This is normal. Like, we doubt ourselves from time to time. But
every day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because even the greats, they setting a bar at a different level. They done accomplished the great. They trying to be greater, and it gets harder and it gets more challenging. So it's like, for us to sit in Peace Mansion, for me, it was amazing.
I want to say this, not to cut you off, but I want to say this. I enjoy every minute of this. And I enjoy every minute of this journey. I think people don't want to, I mean, sometimes we want to highlight it and make it like, oh, it's deep. Man, I'm really enjoying my life right now. I'm enjoying and meeting my heroes. These guys was my superheroes. These are my Batman and Superman and all this stuff. I mean, I'm really enjoying life right now, and I'm enjoying the way I'm doing it. I'm doing it with my wife. Some people may know me in my past life of being whatever I was then, but look at me now. You know,
I feel that.
You know. So
I love the fact that you can literally look back, like, not give two fucks really, and just say, hey, like, I'm on a whole different path.
That's growth.
Yeah, and I want to say this too. I want to say this, like I ain't, man. I've been rapping, like we was just talking. Like, I've been rapping forever. Like, I've been able to sleep in class, and I've been able to do all type of stuff. But I really ain't get the access that I wanted until I dedicated myself to this woman. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
you got something.
because I just remember, hey, bro, you remember the lock-ins where y'all used to perform at my bro was performing at the lock-ins in school. For those who are too young to know what a lock-in is, back in the day, they used to allow us to be locked into school overnight, and we kicked it at school at night from like Friday night to Saturday morning. We was locked into school. Movies, basketball tournaments, fucking live music and shit. It was a dope time. They don't do that no more because y'all always fucking in school.
You remember the BDC basketball tournament in Jenny?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, shouts out to me and Antonio Reynolds. We won that thing. It's one of the biggest tournaments in our school.
It was fixed, but we ain't gonna talk about that. It was fixed, but we ain't... Because how can you not win your own tournament?
But what I'm saying is
but no, it was good times though, man. Because that shit like that and I bring that up because shit like that don't happen no more.
Right. And
you know what I mean? The shit that we got to live.
You gotta think about this, bro. And it's a brother to brother moment. We was kids. How did I come up with my own tournament and organize it like that and put it on? You know what I'm saying?
It was dope shit. Like, even back then, that's what I'm saying. Even back then.
Like, people took BDG and what we did and the negative shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it was we fighting and all that other shit. But we also did tournaments and all kind of shit. Like, that made school more fun. Like, you wanted to come to school.
That is dope.
Yeah, I mean, because I brought that up because, like I said, man, kids don't, like, the way we in Akron had it. You know what I'm saying? At North High, I'm gonna say the school name because I'm gonna say it. You know, I rode by there today and I seen more foreign kids, you know what I'm saying, than I seen black kids. Because the shit has changed. You know, North Hill has changed. Akron has changed.
Akron
you know what I mean? And
changed.
I say that to say this because the way we had it, Jeff, what's going on, brother? He was there. You know what I'm saying? To say the way we had it and the way we was able to live and grow in Akron on North Hill brought a lot of shit out of a lot of good people. We can go down a list of legends from just the North Hill area alone. You feel me? That was just, you know what I'm saying, had greatness on them. Whether they lived it or not, that's a different story. But Akron has always been a forefront. I had a guy on our show.
Whether it's music,
he let us know, like, Akron was a melting pot for the OJs.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Akron is like that hidden jewel. You know, acting like that hidden jewel. Once you
It is.
noticing
really.
it, you like, wow, it's all this going on. But
Because
you
people
know,
don't realize that. If you don't look at the history and you just look at Akron, you be like, man, fuck Akron. That little ass town in the motherfucking middle of nowhere. I ain't going there. But when you go back and you do your research in the history of what has come, and I don't even mean like deep history. If you go even deeper than that and look at the shit that they don't tell you in Akron history, you feel what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit that Akron has done, and a lot of people Akron has birthed. Like they say LeBron James' name because he's known on the national platform, but I can tell you people who was just as good as LeBron James who never had that opportunity because they didn't go to St. V. They went to North High. You know what I mean? I can give you Darius Thomas, Carlos Mays, you know what I'm saying? I can give you names in any subject you want. Victor Cox, Howard Bruce Washington. You feel what I'm saying? So I can give you names of people. You feel me? Carlos Alexander was one of the best D-backs I seen, and I grew up with him. And he went to Michigan State. Antonio Reynolds went to Tennessee, went to the Giants, played in the NFL. I can give you names on top of names. You feel me? But we don't get that cred because it's Akron. So for have people who's trending on World Star who's giving Akron a name besides, because when people hear Akron, they think LeBron James immediately.
Immediately, right.
You feel me? So
they don't think their minds don't go to OJ's.
It's always a beautiful
folks
thing.
like that.
Let me say this though. They should. He the biggest athlete in the world.
And I feel you.
You know, so
but
like
there's more to Akron than LeBron James.
Think about MJ. So you got, that man put his work in, but like you said, it's a bunch of us, like, cause that's how you get a LeBron James, because you get all of this community. We was more community. Like when I was talking about sleeping in class and all this other stuff, the teacher was teaching us how to be a community. Like this dude right here, he about to do something for the community that's great. He can sleep. You know what I mean?
He got to get part.
We as a community, you know what I'm saying? And that's the community of how we came up was beautiful. And it's missing, but they done threw the phones in there.
I was about to say, it's definitely
they didn't threw that phone.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. It's missing. It ain't what it used to be.
Cool with playing a position. You know, if you ain't playing the star like LeBron James, if you ain't the star shooter, if you ain't the star,
they're scared to kid.
Everybody want to be David Ruffin, but they more like a blue. It's more Otises out there here in the game, but they want to be David Ruffin, and that's cool. And I don't knock your aspirations for wanting to be David Ruffin, but you got to know you more of an Otis, and ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Right.
There truly are. There truly are a lot. There's a lot of talent.
It's reality, but it is very true.
But look, I'm proud of my city, though, man. I'm proud.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I would never knock Akron because, like I said, man, despite construction and a lot of bullshit that's going on, it still has the potential to birth more greatness.
We making moves now, man. I'm glad we got media platforms here now. I'm glad we got entertainers coming out of here now that's trending on World Star, that's doing other stuff. We got athletes that's coming out here now.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, hopefully
have boxers coming out of Akron and everything. Like
or
it's
coverage
always
about what we doing, man. Like, a couple years ago, we didn't have no media coverage, and me and my wife had to tap in with T.Vicks and Mrs because we felt like we wasn't gonna make it because we couldn't get our stories out here. You know what I'm saying?
And then you got the whole cliche where they like, oh, you moved away to make it, but if you don't create an opportunity, bro, I have to go find
growth.
somewhere that's going, where people gonna listen to me.
You
and
have to
have DJs and have shows. Like that's why people move around like that. But we have to.
Yeah.
We was really serious about showing Akron that we can make a way and we have a sound and we have a community. Like we're serious about that.
And that's what it's all about, because people get upset. Like I said, we're all from Akron, but we still stay in Ohio, but we don't stay in Akron. But
okay, whatever.
But we still stay in Ohio. We do what we have to do in order to.
I mean, it was my choice, but whatever. Yeah. Money got funny.
Money got funny.
But no,
I mean,
man.
It goes to show you though that you don't forget where you come from. It really boils down to that. When you have the roots that we've had, like we mentioned in schools, because I went to Bookville, and I know about those roots, about being taught certain things that normally weren't taught in traditional schools, you know, stuff about our history and stuff, you know. Shout out to Mrs. Lockley. I know she may not be here anywhere, but she showed us a lot about Black history that we would
she in
not
a
have
nursing
known.
home right now,
Hey,
with a diaper on, not realizing nothing that you just said about it.
Last time I seen that woman, she was in the hospital, and I didn't even know she was in there with my grandmother. She was in the same room, and I didn't even know it until I looked over because she didn't.
Look at that.
Yeah, so
she didn't have a wig on.
She didn't have a wig on, but that's when I looked over. I'm like, yo, this woman taught me a lot about Black history.
I probably shouldn't have said that, huh?
But she showed me a lot.
What was
about
her
Black
name
history.
again? Say that again.
Mrs. Lockley. Her name was Justine L. Lockley, but they used to call her Justice and Liberty because she was a little skinny Black lady, but she was about her shit.
What is the computer teacher that I can remember? Mr. It started with a D.
Oh man, don't get me lying.
Crazy.
I mean, we had I can go down a list of teachers that I felt, you know, Miss Hewitt, if we go back to North, Mrs. Hogue back at Jennings Middle School, Mr. Thompson, you know, assistant principal, Black dude, Michael Thompson. Was that his first name, Michael? I
He ain't naming none of them. I like.
Oh, yeah, you know, we had different classes. We was Mrs. Hovey.
Nah, none of them.
There's science teachers. I mean, there was, but these are people who shaped us, man. And,
you remember Miss Fisher?
Yeah. Man.
North High, this is my favorite teacher in the world. She told me, I never forget, she said, you should be writing math books. You're a genius. That's what she told me.
Yeah, that same teacher told me I should be writing stick figure pictograms.
Pictograms.
Yeah, you know, the stick flicker flip book. Anywho, but it's not about me. It's about them. I mean, even though we haven't met before and I never had y'all on, I do like talking to y'all for the first time.
Yeah.
But I love y'all story, man, and I say this all the time. I mean, not all the time because this is our first time meeting. So I've never told y'all this, but I love y'all story because y'all came in and knowing T.Vicks from school and not knowing Miss Dean. You know what I'm saying, seeing the path and seeing the growth, seeing the love, seeing the realness. You know what I'm saying? Shameless plug, tap in with with T.Vicks and Miss Dean comes on every Wednesday at 10. So if you never caught that, it's a lot of love and relationship talk in this show. So if you haven't seen it, what the fuck are you doing? First of all, second of all, why not? Because here's the thing: if we're going to be telling people the story, we're gonna have to tell the story because I have no problem shamelessly plugging anybody when it's dope. If it's not,
right?
Yeah. So y'all shit is dope, and I love seeing it because the realness. You know what I mean? Being married and seeing married couples discuss real things, discuss without any fakeness or agendas or, you know, reality TV show quality behind it. You know what I'm saying?
My thoughts versus his, my perspective versus
his. That's what it is. And I like seeing y'all go back and forth there because you can go back and forth as a husband and wife without it turning into some ugly, you know what I'm saying? The baby and Dan Lee or whatever her name is. You know what I'm feeling? What I'm saying? So like it's beautiful to see the growth of a couple who's not only working together, building together, but also building an empire together in music. You know what I'm saying? People
but
need
also
to see that
remember this. I gotta say this. This is 12 years later, y'all. This the hit single that's trending. This what all this is about is 12 years later. So this didn't just happen overnight. We just we had a lot of arguments about feelings. We had a lot of talks and debates about this versus that. You know what I'm saying? Till we got to a place where we could actually healthy or have a healthy conversation and debate, you know, in a correct way.
And that's the beautiful thing because
people need to know that you can do that.
Like that. Right, you can wear that on your sleeve like that. So that's what's dope about it.
And plus, I can say this too: when you watch Tap In with T.Vicks and Miss Dean, sometimes you watching fun. You at your auntie's house, that's crazy. Sometimes you watching a therapy session. Sometimes we bring in a real relationship problem to the table, and the Tap In family helping us work it out. But
let him to did something. I'm throwing him straight under the bus on Tap In.
And I seen it. I was gonna type for you, my brother, but she had you, so I was like, I can't. get
You
in
can't
front.
do it. You can't do it.
I can't get in front of that bullet, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm good. I'm good for that. I am good for that.
Hey, one time she was like, "Yeah, remember the what and such and such." I was like, "Ooh, my phone battery about to die and it's charged in."
But
Dog,
so-
hold on. Here's my favorite part. But here's my favorite part. When she do that look, and she look at him, I be like, damn, my phone about to die and it's charged up. I'm gonna come back after she stop looking at me like that. Cause that look, I know that look. As a nigga who fuck up in his household and say a lot of shit he shouldn't say, I know that look. And that's a look you can't
That's a
save a nigga
universal
from.
look.
That's a look you can't save a nigga from. You just gotta let that. You gotta let him take that beat. That's not a hill you want to die on.
Right. And y'all get to see that live, but what y'all really seeing is y'all seeing the community. You get what I'm saying? Bringing that community back. We open up them conversations. This is what I love. I love fans hitting us back saying, man, I had a fan, this is the craziest stuff. I had a fan say, man, I was gonna kill myself.
Mm-hmm.
I watched y'all
A couple.
and you know what I'm saying, and y'all, you know what I mean, and then I talked to him, counseling him through it. But it's like, man, it's a communion. It's a community we build. Like this tap in family.
But
Right.
let's not go past that because we grew up in Akron. You know what I'm saying? We never thought we was gonna be role models and, you know what I'm saying, institutions for people to come to. How does that feel to have people come to you? Not only one, be like, hey man, you saved my life, but two, you be able to help them. Because I can say I had that once happen, and it's a weird feeling. When you know what I'm saying, you grow up in a neighborhood where you don't get that kind of structure, but now you're able to give that structure. How does that feel?
For me, it's a beautiful thing for me. Because you know what I realized, like shouts out to Auntie Ned and Uncle Shug. Then my aunts and uncles.
Uncle Shug, man.
We used to have these type of conversations like at their house. And what I started realizing before we did tap in is like, man, everybody ain't have an Auntie Ned and Uncle Shug. You know, so like for me, it's like, I mean, God placed these people in my life to where I can do this. So now it's like, it's great to give back because that's what we is, man. We vessels to give and help other people. So like, I love helping. I love that. I love when people say, man, you helped me, or, you know, I was going through the same thing. My baby's dad, my baby's dad, ex-girlfriend died, and I went to the funeral because y'all show. Like, I love when people say that type of stuff because we trying to open up the real conversations, man, because I love, man. Like,
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of your show because it's showing another side, and this is the beautiful thing about it. It's a black thing.
Yeah,
we don't get a lot of therapy from our community like that. So to have that kind of
therapy,
platform,
Chris, we don't even know a therapist. So you can't name one therapist right now.
But
name one. Wait, anybody on this screen, name a black therapist.
You better go somewhere with that devil talk.
Niggas don't go to therapy. That's some white people shit. That's for the Wahotes.
That's the catch. That's the trick to tap in. That's the beauty of it, because the niche of it is it's therapy for real. And it's showing you the way to where you can debate and healthy debate with your woman, but it's also it's not therapy with T.Vicks and Mrs. Dean. It's just tap in with T.Vicks and Mrs. Dean. This is what we normally do. This is what y'all should do. This is what we should do as black people. We should be talking about finances, or we should be talking about
raising
our relationship problem that we can just talk through
openly.
It ain't
gotta
you know
be
what I
a
mean?
secret. I mean, we all humans going through this human experience.
Right.
And I want to say this, for me, how I feel when fans and people reach out, I feel like they don't even understand how much they help us keep going. Because the same way I'm helping you, you're helping me, because I know that I'm touching people. So it's like you're reaching out to me and boom, and even exchange. You feel me? Like now, I got more of a fire to keep going because I know that I'm touching people and I'm healing people, and I'm starting to walk in my purpose, and I'm starting to understand my purpose. And it comes with a lot of responsibility. It comes with a lot of responsibility once you get to that level, because you really have some people that confide in you. So it's like, okay, boom, it's a different level. It turns from being that jokey, silly, ignorant person. So you gotta put a little bit of, gotta put a button up on it.
You definitely have to watch how you move once you start reaching people on that level. And I had to find that out the hard way because I randomly talk shit all the day. And then I realized that there's people who actually, watch and be like, damn, he's speaking his truth, but at the same time, he's having fun with it. And when you guys do it in such a way to where other people can feel like I can talk to them. And that's the most important part, because you have people who start getting up there and start climbing that ladder and they become unreachable. Yeah. They become too big for their own good. Exactly. So you guys have been able to climb the ladder but also maintain a level of realness and humbleness at the same time.
And it's crazy you said that, because it's not even a fault. It's not even a particular person's fault that's going through situations like that. As you climb the ladder, you just get more involved, and then you start indulging in bull crap. Like you start getting caught up in the superficial world. It can happen to anybody, especially when you're not grounded by what makes you tick and what you love. Like even this week, it's funny you said that, because even this week I'm like, boom, I got to get back into church because my spirit off. I'm not there right now. And sometimes you got to do things which like for my husband, he'll be like, I need to go link up with my cousins. I need to go link up with people that know me to get me back in focus. And that's what people forget to do. After you go so far, you keep straying away from what you really love and who you are, you get lost.
You lose yourself.
And that's what's something I'm never going to do. You feel what I'm saying? And
it's important that you said that. Can you say that one more time? Because you said what you said.
Say it
for the people in the back. I need you to, and I'll say it for you. You can't lose yourself and not be grounded. I seen the picture of y'all going to church. My guy was clean as hell. I ain't never seen my guy go to church other than that picture. He probably went, but I ain't never seen the picture, so there was no evidence. But to just be like, you know what? Let's just go. Let's stay grounded, because that's what's important in this game. In media and music, is staying grounded. Because like you said, too many people get caught up in that game and they get caught up turning to drugs. You know what I'm saying? They get caught up in alcohol, or you know what I'm saying?
I refuse, because I know better. See, it's different when you don't know better, but when you know better, it hits you totally different. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I'm all about being grounded and being honest. So I'm like the home girl that you never had. Like most people running to me, they're like, man, I'm just so comfortable, you so cool. They might think I'm a certain way, but when they get to talk to me, they get to know me, they be like, wow, you got all this going on, you so humble, and that's all I know how to be.
And you gotta hold on to that.
That's what, exactly. That's what makes you. That's what builds you. That's what builds your character. Like T.Vicks, you said you love giving. How often do you hear people, let alone black men, actually say that? And that's a beautiful thing to say. I love giving, because it does something for not just for somebody else, but for yourself, and it keeps you grounded. It keeps you in place. It keeps you humbled.
That's the key thing, though, for me. Like, I ain't never getting too big for my city and my people. Man, I love all y'all. Like, all the dudes I play basketball with, everybody I went to school with. Like, I did a live, and I was telling everybody, because to me it was like people was like, we getting big and we doing our thing, but people wasn't like reaching out, congratulations. Some people was, some people wasn't. Some people felt weird reaching out. I ain't talked to them in 10 years or something like that. But for me, man, like, I love all them dudes I went to school with. Everybody that I ever knew, like, all y'all shaped me, man. Like, everybody shaped, like, everybody shaped this thing that we got. That's why the world love it, because I'm bringing all of y'all with me.
All the different elements.
Yeah, all the different elements of it. You know what I mean?
Hate,
that's key.
The controversy.
And I need that. Like, and I need to keep that so I can keep being great, because really what raised me made me great. You know what I'm saying?
What raised me made me.
Yeah, what raised me made me. And you know what I'm saying? They like it, and it's great. Everybody viewing it and watching it, so it's great. But the thing about it is, what raised me made me. And I mean, like, I love what raised. I love my aunties, uncles, my cousins, everybody. Yeah, I can't be around everybody because I got to work. I got to do what I got to do. But, man, like, man, I ain't never too big for nobody. We just gonna blame it on COVID. We can't be. COVID. I'm saying COVID.
Well, we've got no time for excuses.
No, but you know what I mean? Even me and DC, we had a conversation, you know what I'm saying, earlier, and this is a shameless plug, and I hate to put this out, but it was like, man, he had a show, and I'm like, man, why ain't on your show yet? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you've been there twice, so we ain't gonna talk about the past. We gonna leave the past in the past.
I said, well, some people be thinking like, man, maybe you too big for what I'm doing.
Well, here's and I'm gonna tell you the same thing. I'm gonna tell the people because transparency. We keep it real with each other. Yeah. I told you that at the time I wasn't big enough to give you the respect I felt you needed. You know what I mean? Because the way you've been in this game, the way things are going, at the time where my show was at, what the shit, it was touch and go. I keep telling people we was on the chopping block.
What I say after you said that?
It didn't matter. So,
right.
That's why
it don't matter.
But I felt the respect because you wanted to come on, you wanted to chop it up, and like I said, being new in this game, man, you gotta.
So now let's get to key. So what I'm saying is, it don't matter because you is me and I am you. If I'm in that position, if maybe the interview with me might have helped that shit change it. So I got to do my part, and you not allowing me to do my part. You know what I'm saying? If you don't call me, you ain't allowing me to do my part, or vice versa. So
true.
It's all in one. Like, to me, I feel I'm connected to this community. So anything that's going on with this community, I got to be involved, or I feel like they disrespecting me almost. You know what I mean? Because I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I'm doing, no matter if I'm on tour with PR Men's House or I'm doing this or that, it don't matter. I'm from here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
and sometimes I feel like that's going to bridge the gap the most, because a lot of people feel like that. A lot of people feel like, oh, well, this person off in their own world doing that their own thing, or this person. But there's really some people that's genuine and want to be a part of it. Like, it's cool. You could make me a part of something. You could make us a part of something, because we all from the city.
But that was a beautiful conversation, because like he said, he kept it real. He said, that don't matter. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah. and like I said, man, my show was on the chopping block. We was right up there next to all them other whack shows on NBC, because I didn't think we was gonna make it. So I'm like, I don't want to bring you onto a vehicle that's not gonna be around. I had to make sure this ground was solid. Not because, like I said, not just because of respect, but just because I don't want to bring people onto something and have their name to attach to something that's not worth. It's not going to be around. You feel what I'm saying?
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
And that's cool. See, and I feel you. But my pride, you know me, brother. My pride won't let me bring somebody onto something that's not worth being on. We stubborn as fuck.
No intentions in the right place. So I'm not. It ain't no knock on either one, but it's like y'all both love that y'all both have for the situation, because it's like for each other, because it's like I don't want to set you up like that, but I don't care if you set me up like that. So it's like
I just did. Like I said, I just didn't want to, because like I said, the first season was,
and this is what I do. So we gonna fall together because we brothers at the end of the day. Because we
came
up.
People start thinking like that.
But see, that's what I'm digging.
So
that's
much
what I'm
more, man. It's gonna have.
Yeah, man. We done had these conversations, like
and that's what I'm digging about to the point. That's what I'm digging about his whole. Just his response alone to it was like, it don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, he said it didn't matter, but to me it matters, because we prideful as fuck. You know that.
Yeah.
Like I can't have my dude on my show, and you know what I'm saying, it ain't worth being on. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it, because, you know what I'm saying, that's where I was at in my first couple seasons.
But this is the one thing I want to make sure that y'all important to us as artists, and I want to make sure y'all understand. I don't give a fuck if nobody watch your show or nothing for me to get my story.
Oh yeah, well now I know that we're
it's
in a
important.
Because I don't care if one person watches
it.
Listen what I'm saying. Listen for 1 second. I want to say this. It don't matter where you at. I gotta be where you at the time, because we together. All of us together. We from Akron. I don't give a fuck if you first started your first show. I would have did your first show and you ain't never did a show, because we from the city and we gotta fight for each other like that. Because you know, and that's how we gotta do. So you might be in a boardroom later on in life and be on NBC or ESPN or something, you like, no, I need my guy song on because it's my guy. Right. And you'll remember that when your show wasn't nothing and I came on. So you gotta let me bless you so y'all can, you know what I mean, back and forth, because you never know. It don't matter where somebody at. It's about where we come from, man. And this our city, and we putting on for us. And New York did it for them. That's why you seen so many New York people doing what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
They all vouch for each other, and they did what they. We gotta do the same thing. We gotta learn from what they did.
And that's why we're in a different place.
And
you know
on that,
I mean? That's why.
On that, I'm gonna go to a quick commercial. We're gonna come back with all this brotherly love and this abundance of blessings.
Stay tuned, motherfuckers.
Let's do it.
Like your pancakes patted, your biscuits buttered, your cakes fluffy, then you should get Mother Butters. I put that on everything. Pasta, veggies, rice, and everything nice. Mother Butters will get you right. Oh yeah, GMO free, and for those who are vegan, Mother Butters has a non-dairy option. That's right. There's enough Mother Butters for everyone to enjoy. Get Mother Butters from your local grocery store. Hey, man! What you doing in my kitchen?
All right. So we are back. Look, they got them. Look, the Mother Butters got them all lovey-dovey.
I don't think that's a little more than that butter. I think that's a little more than butter, my brother.
So we have our guest on here, Mr.
Yeah.
Talking about Zamunda, talking about life, talking about the abundance of blessings they've had. They talking about just lifting each other up. Tap in with T.Vicks and Miss Dean every Wednesdays at 10 o'clock on Facebook, 10 a.m. on Facebook.
Early in the morning, they be talking about a lot of stuff. Ooh, yeah. Change this plug. Y'all good. Y'all can keep that if y'all want. Just make that the opening.
Right.
You know when he used to be like Chappelle Show? Chappelle Show. That gave me that.
Better not bring your kids. Yeah.
So we talked about a lot of stuff, and I love tapping in with T.Vicks and Miss Dean. I love the show. Love Zamunda. Absolutely loved it. I love where the both of you, I love where your mindsets are when it comes to just not just putting yourselves on, but putting your city on and putting those around you on.
Speaking of which, Chris, let's talk about Same Chick, because there was a lot of Akron kids in that video.
Yes, it was. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about the youth of the future.
Yes,
being in that video, man. So they trending worldwide. So not only are y'all trending worldwide, but these kids have an opportunity to be seen on this video that is trending worldwide. So all them future dancers who's in this video now can say, hey, I was with T.Vicks and Miss Dean. I was on this album. That's me up front. So there's a lot of kids who got happy off that video because, one, if you're a kid in Akron, you're not seeing too many music videos with people from Akron in them.
Exactly.
You know what's
you
crazy?
Feel me?
The craziest thing was, man, we could have paid strippers to be in the video. We could have paid stallions to be in this video. But the thing was, we wanted to empower youth and pay them to do something that they love. So many times, like in the entertainment.
Oh, they got paid too? God
damn, hold on. Pay them.
I was about to say, they got paid?
Like, listen though.
Jesus
like, come on, I'm T.Vicks. Like, I'm keeping 100. I didn't have to pay. They would have did it. But what you say, pay them.
Right. We decided to pay them.
But
the thing
is, you gave back. And you gave them something to look forward to.
But we could have. The thing is, it was so big for me too, because it's like, I'm an artist. I've been a struggling artist. They loved it. Like, people love to take from the talent all day. They love to take from the talent all day. And it's like, I wanted to give these young women the opportunity to do something that they love to do and get paid for. You know, and shouts out.
Get paid.
What's her? How you say her name?
Naila.
Shouts out to Naila. She was the choreographer for the dance. She put it together. She got the women. They showed up. They took it professional. Some of these people, some of these young women and young men, they just need an opportunity.
They practiced. They came to our studio. We had a studio.
And that's why I thought it was dope.
They came to the Red Room recording.
But I just want to say, but they showed up and they showed out every day that I needed them to. And it's like, I couldn't wait, and I can't wait. Even moving forward in life, I can't wait to bless them with more opportunities to get more people involved, because so many times we see these people capitalizing off of the talent. The talent don't get a chance to get money off themselves. So I felt like we was doing something groundbreaking within that. Just like these these young women, like, wow, we getting paid to dance, and it's like, yeah, because first off, you got to see the potential in yourself. You worth something.
Right.
I gotta teach all y'all worth something in this process.
Not only that, but you guys taught them a different side of the business.
Exactly.
Because as a dancer, you should be getting paid every time you dance.
Right.
Believe it or not, crazy concept, but you should be getting paid
every time your
talent.
feet move to entertain somebody. You should be getting paid. But
anytime your body hit a rhythm, you should be getting paid.
I'm just
so
saying,
for them to be not only.
Right.
But for not only for them to be getting paid,
them out. We had paid.
They also are learning the business
right
at an early age that a lot of kids aren't learning.
Knowing their worth on top of that.
That
which
part.
That is the most important part. Knowing their worth, because by you guys stepping up to the plate and saying, "Hey, we're gonna pay you for just being in the video," and
because when Johnny Wohote come in like, "I'm gonna give y'all 15 cents for an hour," it's a different. Ooh,
yeah.
But you know what? And to be honest, it's crazy because we could have we could have got the help for free. We could have got the talent for free like most people do. But you know what? I'm so big and I'm so serious about karma, and I'm so serious and about the seeds that I plant and what grows out of them and what comes out of them. Like, I want people to pay me for my talent. I want people to take me serious. So I'm a lead on that same leg. I live like that for real. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, DC is just damn near in tears on
my
something
bad.
delicious.
It was cheesecake, but it's
it looked good.
Cinnamon roll bottoms, but it's cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll booty cheesecake.
That's
like
to
Megan.
Yeah.
It's Megan.
I'm on a diet.
Did you ever?
I'm on a diet, unfortunately, man. But
So
damn,
I don't. People can't see my studio, but it's not enclosed. So I see a plate slide on my little side table, and I look, and I'm like, oh, let me, because you were saying something important, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but the cheesecake
you cool
slid on the table, and I was.
Honestly, I'm just talking about I just live like that, man. I live on good karma. Like, I treat people how I want to be treated. I'm a talent at the end of the day. I got some of the coldest bars in the city, not just in the city, on a higher level for real. And I can't knock who respected and who don't. I ain't getting caught off into that. But I will say, as a talent, I want to be respected and paid. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Now that don't mean I'm balling. That don't mean I'm cashing out. That don't mean I'm doing nothing crazy. But when I can put it in my budget, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna give you the same respect I want.
That's the beauty. That's the
beauty.
But
that's the dope part.
Shameless plug. I don't want to leave nobody out. Shouts out to my guy Anthony Spears, played in the video. He was pulling people off stage. It's my guy. Shouts out to Dan Baxter. He played the funny white guy.
Dan Baxter, man.
Yeah.
That's the name I ain't heard in a minute. Shouts
right,
out, man.
Right. I'm pulling people out from everywhere, you know what I'm saying, and giving them a chance.
And see, this is a prime example of when you get to a certain level, you reach back to help your fellow brother and sister.
Right.
And that's and like Ms. Dean said, you living in good karma. You're living in good karma. So you have to, because knowing the nature of the music business and hearing these horror stories about people not owning their masters and people getting shitted over by the studios or by the labels and just killing them, and then like just making them work almost till they're in the hole just to make money back.
Not almost in the hole. Them motherfuckers in the hole.
Yeah, and not
Let's
really
keep it
saying
honest.
Nah. This is a prime example of showing.
They be whacked the mole in the hole. You hear me?
Yeah. So
like when you get an $85,000 advance, but you only making 15 cents a record, nigga, Ray Charles was getting 20 cents a record, and that was in 1940. Yeah. So if you in 2021 and you getting 15 cents a record, You need to fire everybody. God damn, you need to fire
You said
everybody.
the world inflation real.
Yeah, god damn, nigga, you getting 5 cents less than a guy.
Nobody
30 years ago, 40 years ago.
Business, though, bro. You gotta know the business. You gotta know what you.
And that's the problem. A motherfucker, a lot of people just signing.
They
ain't even looking.
I will say this: I blame the artist more than I blame the businessman. And I'm
because it's too well known now.
It's
too well known now.
But you can't get in there signing contracts and not reading them. I mean, what the hell?
Motherfuckers gotta have some love.
Because here's how my idea of a contract works. 85,000 is in big bold letters. Your soul is ours and your ass is ours for the next 50 years is in small print. And motherfuckers don't read that fine print. There'll be the fine print that get you.
Right.
Every time. Every time.
Right.
Yeah. You better put them motherfuckers on like this, them little readers. You better be Charlamagne the God, this motherfucker with them little readers.
Look at the flip down glasses, them Ray J exclusives. So Miss D,
nope, that don't look right.
Yeah, right. So let's talk
put them
about
antis on.
Yeah, so let's talk about the influences.
That's what I said.
Hold on, I done been a CEO for sure. I'm definitely a CEO, and I've been an artist. I play both sides of the fence. I mean, it's an agreement. So at the end of the day, it's an agreement. So like, I don't feel bad for nobody agreeing to what they doing. You know,
I don't feel bad.
You know, and a lot of artists, I think
you ain't gonna. Hey, look,
you ain't
gonna meet to your way out this contract.
Right, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say this.
It ain't gonna happen.
I'm gonna say this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an artist first, but I'm definitely a CEO. But I'm gonna say this, man. Artists need to step their game up, man. Artists acting like suckers for real. Like a lot of these artists, for real. I'm gonna keep it real. Like a lot of these artists, it's like you get a deal and it worked. It's supposed to work. And then you start talking about, oh, well, he getting all this money. Nigga, you agreed to this.
Right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It is.
It's like,
because they didn't read.
You be like, no Indian giving, no reneging. You know, niggas trying to Indian give.
No,
like, you can't.
Let me explain this to you, though.
I think about Ice Cube when you said that.
But every artist you get, you know, 9 never been failed. You know, it's a 10% success rate. So you might have paid some money for an artist and you ain't get your bread back, you ain't recoup, but you don't never see the CEO talking crazy about the artist like, oh, this nigga ain't do what he was supposed to do. He ain't sell records, this and that. You always see the artists after the shit work, talk shit.
Yeah.
And they couldn't sell one record on their own. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, artists got to step their game up, man, for real. Like, I don't think they respect the businessman enough, you know what I'm saying? Because it's music business. Like, the music thing, like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like Mystical said it, and it's my guy. I love Mystical. You see pictures with me and him. He said 90% of this shit is your business. 10% of this shit is your talent. So if 10% is the talent, you know what I'm saying, and 90% of the business, that means a businessman is more valuable to this thing than even the talent. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they showing you that. They showing you that too.
Right. So what I'm saying is, y'all artists that's, you know, came from nothing, ain't got no money, and now y'all got $1 million. I mean, y'all need to pay a little bit more homage to the people that's putting y'all on, because they could have picked anybody.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, true.
I agree.
I have a fight. I have a fight back before that. And my only thing is,
because I want to start a good conversation.
Because my only thing is when you take somebody who ain't never had shit and you throw $1 million in their face, it sounds good in the beginning, but they don't realize that $1 million that you getting up front, you ain't gonna see more after that, because your record, when they get that record sale, they taking more. So you got to realize when you negotiating this deal, look at all the numbers. Don't just look at the right now and take that $1 million up front. Look at the back end, what's going to come through.
You got
to know that.
Just in case.
Come on, T.Vicks, you know that. You got to look at that back end too.
Let me get him. So you said you got to look at it. You got to do this. You got to do all this. Where is the CEO wrong at?
I'm not saying he's wrong, but I'm saying is, hold on. I'm not saying the CEO wrong. The CEO is going to have to get his money. The CEO, that's his job, is to make money. But as an artist, you have to make sure that you're not being gold chained, Cadillac. They don't pay me in Cadillac and gold chains.
Let me get another point in. Do the CEO ever go on a Facebook Live and talk shit about the other 9 niggas that ain't make the money back?
No, because he got his money regardless. The CEO gonna get his money regardless.
My point. So my point of it is like these rappers gotta learn how to take a loss, my nigga. Like,
they have to learn how to take a bet or learn how to do this shit better.
You gotta learn how to take a loss, my nigga. Like if you don't know how to do it yourself, and you come and a nigga put all the bread up for you, and he all that, the nigga deserve more than money, my nigga, because he taking the risk.
That's with anything, though.
That's anything. That's true. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the nigga take a risk and you getting 85%. That's cool. But if you giving me 10, where's the other 5 going?
Nigga, to the management.
To be honest, and to be honest, and I hate this, but you're talking about a lot of people that put no bread up.
Yeah.
Like these.
That's true.
This is basically a person that came and said, that's like if I opened up in a McDonald's with all my money. You basically just working for me at this point. You can say be partners, but you ain't put no bag up on this type of situation.
That's what they remind me. They remind me of the nigga taking orders at McDonald's. I mean, the rappers are starting to remind me of the nigga at the front counter.
And that's the crazy
saying,
part.
do you want a number 3 and another 5? They ain't did nothing but getting paid.
I'm an artist. I believe in paying. And I
that's a hell of an analogy.
But one thing I don't believe in is crying about stupidity when you made mistakes. Like I could do the same thing. It's the same thing with anything.
But that's what I'm trying to say. They need to learn how to not make those mistakes.
Exactly.
You can't walk into a room and a motherfucker tell you, I'm gonna give you $1 million in this Cadillac car.
You take it as a mistake. You saying it's a mistake.
They do. You're exactly right. That's exactly right.
I don't think it's
because a lot of niggas. Hold on, a lot of niggas ain't getting that $1 million. A lot of niggas getting gold chains and cars, and they not getting money.
Right.
You're not getting no. They're not getting. You're not getting equity. You need equity in the game.
Rappers get $10,000. So, but what I'm saying is you got $10,000 and now I ain't gonna say nobody's name because I meet people in real life, so I don't want to talk about people's real situations. But I done seen a motherfucker get $10,000 and they be like, oh, I'm mad about a deal, but you a household name. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure you getting money off shows, and you look at the net worth, you worth some millions. I mean, damn, that's a good deal. You couldn't do it on your own.
But if he not seeing those millions,
you couldn't do it on your own.
Millions?
If you couldn't do it on your own, it don't matter. It don't matter if you the best rapping motherfucker in the world. If you couldn't do it on your own, you just couldn't do it. So this nigga deserve a lot of the money.
What they say? What they say in business, most businesses don't make money till the second year, third year. So what I'm saying is, you are a huge name. You compete, your name ringing bells like McDonald's and Wendy's and Applebee's. Your name ringing bells like that. You ain't invest no money, and you still came out a millionaire, but you crying because you only got 15 to 20 cents. But they done pushed you to so many people that you still became rich, and you got the nerves to cry about it.
I don't understand
that part. That's the part. I think greed get in the way for real. I think
that too.
It's the greed
does.
On that end.
Start counting the next man's
pockets. That's
I think
you can't pocket wise.
I don't think. Here's where I'm going with this. The reason I said about reading more and being more is because the future. You have so many rappers who have that money up front but have nothing in the back end because they don't know the game. That's where I'm going. I don't mean about the CEO gonna get his money. The drummer got to get the money. But I'm talking about rappers being able to look at themselves for the longevity, because you buying chains, you getting cars, you getting all this stuff. T-Pain just had a motherfucking Maybach repossessed. He got it back. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you making all this money, you shouldn't have nothing be repossessed. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the longevity.
And that's from watching people not doing your stuff.
Can I say something on that, babe, please?
Go ahead.
So just because T-Pain a good songwriter and a good singer and a good rapper, he a hell of a rapper, that don't mean he a good money manager.
That's what I was about to say.
So the thing about it is like we look at these people as
he's talked about the downfalls that he's dealt with.
Right.
That's what I'm getting at. You gotta have somebody who's going to be real with you, not only managing your money.
Bro, look at Kevin Garnett. Now y'all heard of that story.
That's sad.
Like it's like you hiring people. Sometimes you got to know some of this shit yourself. You got to know how to count your own.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's what I'm getting at. You have to be able to learn how to balance your own books.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you know.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool to have
Unfortunately-
somebody do it, but you definitely need
I
to
hate
know
to say this,
what
but
you're doing.
unfortunately, financial illiteracy has paved the way for a lot of people to eat.
And that's what I'm talking
Financial
about.
This is true.
illiteracy.
This is true.
It's just people not understanding the money, not understanding.
And
how
that,
to
and
make
that's
money.
the point I was trying to make, because you have rappers who y'all know it. Y'all know how to manage the money. Y'all know how to read the books. Y'all know how to read the contracts. There's artists who don't.
But see, bro, this is what I'm trying to say though. This why you got to start before you get the deal, because you got to start training your mind before the deal approaches. Because you
And
got to
that's
go
what
through that with other experiences in life where you might get a 360 deal out your house. Like when they call, for example, when they call you and tell you, we gonna give you this loan on your house for so much money, and you gotta pass down. You might have a $200,000 house. You
Right.
might fuck around have a $2,000 house. You gotta say no. Shit, that's more than what some people signing for.
Yeah.
And but that's
Financial literacy is real, and people need to educate themselves on their bread on how to keep the money. That's it.
Miss Dean.
No,
That's
thing
what
about it-
but that's hold on. That's what I wanted you to say. Because that's what I was trying to get at. There's a lot of people who don't know financial literacy when they get in the rap game. So they think $10,000 is a lot of fucking money when you never had it. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
they think that advance is a lot of money when you never had it.
That's sad. I mean, that's fucked up.
It's
I ain't
literally
saying
it's
that.
But
literally
it's
the-
true.
literally
But
the
no,
same
it's
as
funny,
a
but
payday
it's true
loan.
though.
It's very much like it's very much like a payday loan.
But that's what I mean. It's sad, but it's fucking true that you hear these horror stories of niggas who thought that was a lot of money. No, keep it. You're right. That's fucking sad. I'll say it for you again. It's fucking sad. It's fucking sad. The nigga thought he had a lot of money. No, I wasn't. Hold on. Before, I'm not trying to hold on. I wasn't trying to goat you into an answer or anything like that. But that's the truth. What you just said was the fucking truth. I know you want to clean it up because you're, as an artist, you want to clean that up. But it's fucking sad.
I gotta tell you why though, bro. It's sad.
But see, this
It's
is-
fucking
but see,
sad.
this
No,
is a
it's
con-
fucking
this is a-
sad.
It's a constant thing. No, this constantly happens.
You
This constantly
fucking
happens, and you hear it all the time.
T.Vicks like, hey, man,
No, but what I'm saying is, Eric,
This gonna be on their show. This gonna be on their show tomorrow morning. Watch. This gonna be on their show tomorrow.
everybody,
This gonna be on their show tomorrow morning.
everybody and
Watch.
their mama. Everybody and their mama. I mean, even if you done went to school and you done ran the schemes on the motherfucking college checks, you done saw a couple thousand. I mean, even if you done had some niggas claim your kids, I'm saying even hood shit, you done touched a couple racks before. So you was like on some real shit. I don't know if they think that it's I think not understanding what the fuck a contract is. You're not gonna cry your way out of a contract. You're not gonna work your way out of a contract. A contract is a contract. That's real shit. It's set in stone until otherwise, until improvised. And so my thing is, I think people don't understand what the fuck really going on. They be thinking, oh, all I gotta do is sign this paper. This is the quickest 10 I ever got. No.
Exactly.
It's like a
Yeah.
payday. It's like a
Signing
payday
paper for
loan.
10 bands,
It's like a
you really about to work for this shit. Like
Yeah.
it's slave.
Exactly. That's what they
And you
niggas
could've
don't
really
read the
just
fine
worked at
print.
McDonald's and made $15 an hour and
Oh,
averaged out
shit.
more
Oh,
by the end of the year.
Oh shit! Well, look,
But,
basically,
Oh.
basically what she's saying is sometimes you gotta learn how to manage that $300 a week.
what I'm saying is you could
Yeah, I mean,
you
you
could
just
have
gotta
made
manage
more
the
working
money.
at McDonald's than signing that $10,000
Oh,
contract.
man.
But she telling the truth. And that's all that's what I was trying to say.
That's
Niggas
all
don't read that contract.
Because
They
you
don't.
know somebody that got a $10,000
No, we don't.
contract.
I don't know nobody that did that.
I mean, but whether you do or don't, all I'm saying is when you
You
see
might-
in big bold letters $10,000, but you don't read that every 1,000 you make, we taking 800. Every, you know what I'm saying? Every car we get,
Damn,
you gotta.
That's even.
Damn.
Yeah. It's like
Hey,
in the room.
hey, I'm not saying I was in the room when these negotiations happened.
What's a $10,000 car?
Damn.
Wait.
Hold on.
I flew down on you with a 2013 Jeep.
I'm not signing that shit.
I don't want none of that.
I'm not signing that shit, so we ain't gotta worry about that.
All right.
Damn,
The ones that's in this room know not to do that.
There's no look. I'm not signing a contract where there's a car or a chain involved. Niggas out here getting Hyundai Elantras.
Niggas out here signing for
a 350 rocket.
Hyundai Elantra, my nigga,
Yeah.
and a $50 gas card.
99
From
Honda
Walmart.
Elantra.
Or Sam's.
But I'm saying that's why I was saying like cats gotta be able to read the fine print because you see in big bold letters the good shit, but niggas not knowing that bad shit is the small letters.
Wait.
I'm gonna tell you this.
This shit all
I'm gonna tell you this.
games,
No, fuck
I'm
that.
just
I'm gonna tell you this. Fuck that. If my car is some Michael Jordan, fuck it. I'm signing for the Honda Elantra, nigga.
I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it, man.
Keep that.
Fuck that.
Fuck you, I gotta upgrade my whip.
Nigga, if you up, what is you coming from, a Ford Pinto?
Signing for the Honda Elantra, my nigga.
That is real.
Man, that bitch better be a 2021 shit.
You know what's funny as fuck? This some real shit. Me and my husband all used to talk about this. Like, damn, what would you sign for at the least?
Yeah, at the least.
I think we said like what was it, like 20?
No, hell
No, I'm talking
I
about
ain't
then.
no,
Yes,
never,
it was.
never,
Then?
never.
Back then?
You want to start a husband-wife argument on this show? We don't know. No, you wouldn't.
Wait.
Well, this argument is brought to you by Tiamat and the good people.
If they would have got me at 18, I would have signed for motherfucking 5,000. If they would have got me at 18,
But you gotta, but look, the crazy part is that's why they're going for the younger cats now in the game because them niggas is signing for that small amount, not knowing that they can get more.
I credit up at 18 with a Macy's card, so of course I was
Shit,
going to sign for
credit.
Oh,
I had likes in my name at 5. I ain't never had credit. These motherfuckers out here with credit, shit. Ohio Edison still calling me for some shit when I was 6.
Oh no, I got
You know how I feel to be at 6 years old. The motherfucker calling you, hey, Mr. Chambers, you gonna pay that $400 on that light bill? I'm 6, nigga. I'm just drinking the juice box, nigga. We need that money.
I guarantee you.
It took me 2 years. You gotta hook up with T.Vicks, bro. You gotta hook up with T.Vicks DC. Y'all, he gotta get the credit right because I mean he cold with the credit game. But what I'm saying is, it took me 2 years. It took me 2 years to get my
always like
credit
shameless
right
plugs.
after fucking up with Macy. So you don't think I would have signed for 5 bands and been working like a slave and been popping?
No.
Yes, I would.
Not with me.
I ain't know you had 18.
I guarantee you this gonna be on their show tomorrow morning.
That's why I love y'all, man. Cause this shit.
So check this out.
Of course I was gonna take 5.
So check this out.
Yeah, T.Vicks, hold on. What's her deal? Oh no, Chris, hold on.
No, that's
what was her? No, what was her deal? Cause she just CEO. Oh.
Hey, I took it to God and said, hey, look, sorry,
So watch this. Watch this. It's just tomorrow morning on T.Vicks and Ms. Dean. They'll probably be talking about the credit. They're gonna be talking about this tomorrow morning. I guarantee.
So no, because now I gotta know what was the number y'all said y'all was signed for. What would it take to be like, we gonna put
Hey, look, no, it was some bullshit for you, for me. I'm not signing.
Look, if you lie, I'm telling the truth.
All right.
Don't say no crazy number.
What they say, tell the truth, shame the devil.
It took me years to even say that I would sign with somebody else. Period. What did I say? What I say for real, and I say it right now on the damn thing. Say it on the goddamn thing now.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
No, you said you wouldn't sign.
With nobody.
Wait, no.
But one person. But P. And the only reason why I said I would sign, I said I wouldn't sign with nobody but P because, I mean, I realize that in this business, nigga gonna make some money off of you. I want to make money off of me is P. That was it.
Yeah.
So
somebody gonna make money
off of you. I already know you ain't signing for what you worth, so why wouldn't I sign with Pete? But that was it. I never said I would sign with no other.
You missing the point. What did he say?
Hold on, because I'm not no cheap hoe out here. You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh my God, this is terrible. Could somebody please find y'all rule, get hold of this motherfucker so I can make sense of all this.
So, number one, I said I wasn't signing with nobody but P, number one. Number two, and then I said, man,
I wonder this number.
I said I would sign probably for the less, it had to be at least 6 figures for me.
Okay.
That is not true.
That's why I said 6 figures.
That is blasphemous. That is blasphemous.
And your mama know it. Your mama know it.
You ain't got the answers, man. Halfway.
Hey, you a damn lie. The truth ain't in you. And the truth ain't
motherfucker. Tell the truth.
You're lying. The truth ain't in you. I'm telling you. You're going to hell with gasoline drugs on.
The devil is on his way, motherfucker.
So
I'm sorry for my wife.
Help me. Help me. Nigga. Help me.
He trying to make me crazy because I'm really telling the real shit.
Halfway.
Hey, what'd you say, Miss? What'd you say?
You ain't got the answers, man.
He gonna baby me.
No, I'm a Britney Spears your ass. I gotta keep control of her money.
You gotta have a concern.
Hey, we gonna read tomorrow's headlines. Miss D is on a 13-year conservatorship.
Thank you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
So let's switch gears.
Oh, hell no.
Don't put me in this. I just asked one question. I ain't know this shit was gonna go that way.
See, the question went crazy.
They trying to get crazy. Kanye West.
She needs some medicine.
Look,
So let's switch gears here. Let's switch
I
gears.
still didn't get no answer though, but I just.
Well, you said 6 figures. He said 6 figures.
Man.
Okay.
He said 6 bands.
She didn't tell us
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
So let's talk
It's
about.
different now. Hold on. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Okay. Miss D, what was your number?
She said 5 bands.
6 went to 7 figures. Come on, holla at me.
You're lying. He was never 6 figures.
It was 6, but it's 7 now.
Nigga,
Oh,
you was gonna sign for a motherfucker.
I need $1.
Nigga, you was gonna sign for a t-shirt.
Hell no, I need $1.
Look.
Y'all niggas better hurry up. I need $1 for every view.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
So let's switch gears here. Let's switch gears real quick.
T-shirt he was gonna sign.
So let's switch up. Let's switch up real quick. So I'm 6 to 7 figures in a t-shirt.
She went signed with Cisco for a thong. I'm telling you.
Oh man. So let's talk about this real quick. So let's talk about
Victoria's Secret. They could have just been for the swap meet.
So Miss D.
Bruh.
Miss D.
Oh my God.
Let's find out. Let's find this out. Let's find this out.
This is a real T.Vicks and Miss D. This is the
Help me.
The Mitch Show.
Help
The Mitch Show.
me. Nigga. Help me.
It's the tip drill version.
Oh,
BT uncut.
Shit.
That's what your ass
So
decided for one video.
So Miss D.
Hey, my nigga would have signed to be the nigga to slide the credit card down her ass. He like, hey man, just let me do that, man. Outside. Hey, just sign me for that, man. Hey, let me be the nigga that say outside for that.
Oh man. All right, let's steer course.
I wasn't deciding for the swipe. I've been swiping.
So Miss D. So Miss D.
Look, y'all.
In my past.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
This
Let's
thing got
find out.
too bad, y'all. Don't show this video. No,
This going in the clip section. So let's find out, like Miss Dean. So Miss Dean.
He needs some milk.
Who were your influences? Since we don't went from her signing 5 bands.
2%.
Right with 2 bubble sticks and bubble gum in a food stamp card.
Hey, hold on. How much on that food stamp card though?
How much? Hey, don't lie. How much is on that food stamp card though? Cause that shit is gone.
$300.
Shit, nigga, that shit go, nigga.
Bubblelicious.
50 for 25. 50 for 25.
She was signed with 2 less sticks.
Hey,
That's twink.
Hey, this nigga would have signed for a debit card, not even a credit card.
That was
shit.
funny. That was funny.
Well, see, hold on. So since
Like nigga, it's show balance over there.
we in the after hour spot. So oh man.
He would have signed himself for his own money. Yeah, I put my own money up.
So we in that. Check this out.
Oh shit.
We in the after hour spot. So we about to go to the next segment. This is the Blur's Eye View after hours.
Now look, I'm gonna answer this question properly.
Hold on. Hold that thought. We about to go into the after hours spot. So we be right back.
Some niggas would have signed for a blunt and bitch. That's all they took.
Shit. So right now we getting into the after hour spot. So this is gonna be Blur's Eye View after dark. So tune in real quick. Here we go. We are with our guests T.Vicks and Miss Dean. We in Blur's Eye View after dark. So thank you for tuning in. Miss Dean, who are your name me your favorite influence? Who influenced you in music?
Whew, I had so many influencers. But no, this ain't your moment.
Me,
This ain't your moment. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. One of my biggest influencers was Beyonce, man. I used to love watching her just growing up. She would always had it on lock ever since I was young. Like I love Beyonce. Just everything about her career, how she always handled herself, always polished, always had the hits. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They try to hit her with some Illuminati shit later in life. I don't know. I thought that was crazy. But besides all that, I really did love, I have to say Beyonce.
Okay. Okay, T.Vicks. Other than Master P, who was another influence?
It ain't no, don't even entertain it. It ain't no.
Exactly. They don't use it now. There's somebody else.
Nobody.
We know who your main love is. What about side bitch? What about side bitch?
All right, I'm gonna say my dude Kenny Reed influenced me the most.
Oh, that's what's up.
Okay.
And Kenny Reed, people don't know he ain't a rapper, but he just a guy from the neighborhood. He told me when we was growing up, he said, man, I'm gonna build a record label. You're gonna be the first artist I sign. That influenced me more than anything. Cause there's a nigga from my hood that believed in me more than anybody. I had never had nothing on wax, and he influenced me more than anybody.
That's dope.
Because the point of it is as I hadn't had no hit record, I ain't did no war, started trending or nothing, but he believed in me off the rip. And that was before I believed in myself. So I'm gonna have to say, when I sat down and thought about it, I think Kenny Reed influenced me more than without Master P, that was it. It was Kenny Reed.
That's what's up. Like we spoke earlier when you was talking about the teachers, is it pays off to have somebody, like when you're not believing in yourself, but it also pays off to have some, like a superior, say, look at you and say, hey, I believe in you. You got a gift. You got a talent for something that's really gonna do something for yourself
in life.
And they believe in you in life, and they believe in you for that. So that's what I think is so intense and so dope, because you don't get to hear that a lot, especially in our community.
In life, I'm gonna say this: in life, when you young, you're a young black man in America. You trying to find yourself. You know what I'm saying? So like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I love my mom and my dad, but I never thought that I was gonna go to. My dad worked for 30 years at the same spot and retired. I never seen that in my future. So you know what I'm saying? So like, when we growing up and we doing this, it's like we trying to find ourselves. And like I said, I shout out to my guy Kenny Reed. He believed in me first, and then soon after him, it was like, I had a guy with $300 million behind me. So I was blessed, and everybody don't get the opportunities that I get. That's why I work so hard, because like, I'm blessed to get these opportunities. Everybody don't get $300 million people behind them. Everybody don't get friends and teachers that do what they do and did with the community that I grew up in. And, you know what I'm saying? And, I just love everybody, man, and love everybody, because everybody really a part of this. I mean, me doing what I'm doing, it's really just a reflection of where I come from and who I've been around and the people that touched me. And because, I mean, for real, man, like, that's what shaped me. You know what I mean? That's why I say somebody that ain't never rapped influenced me more than any other rapper, because, I mean, that's all these kids need. It's like they trying to find themselves, and they just need somebody to believe in them.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
And it's funny you said that, because like, even when the kids around my neighborhood, it was these little young girls, and they'd come around trying to sell toys. Like, they hustle. It's so dope to me. Like, if I was thinking like that at like 8 or 9 or 10, they had their parents in a car or something, they'd be walking around trying to sell something. And it's just setting the idea and setting the tone that you're going to have to work for something. You're going to have to grind for it. And we always support them too. I'd be like, no, keep your stuff. We always be like, no, you can keep it, sell it to the next person, but I'm going to give you a couple $1 for this, because it's the idea. Sometimes people don't understand how important believing in someone is and supporting someone is.
That's
what the community about. You know what I mean?
Right.
It ain't about just you and what you doing. You know what I'm saying? You might be the guy that own a grocery store, and the grocery store good, but you need the butcher too. Right. You need your cashiers, and you need the people to come and do what they got to do, and you got to get a cashier's a job, and people got to come support the grocery store, or it fail. You know what I mean? Like, I'm big at, like, it's little stuff that I do. Like, we used to go to my daughter loved McDonald's, but I'll wait till I get to my community to go to that McDonald's.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that is real.
And I'm like that, because it's like,
or like certain stores, like we gotta
I gotta
showing support, just showing support. Yeah, showing that support. Yeah,
because that's what it's about. It's all about community, and that's the same way. Like, man, the biggest thing that happened in my career, we didn't really talk about it, but when we made Trillionaire, the biggest thing for me is the love I got from my community. You know what I mean? Like, when I seen my guys buying my shirts, posting it, like, I got my Trillionaire, like, and they was wearing it like a flag, that meant more to me than going to P's house. Yeah. Because at the end of the day,
it's funny you mention that, because where did I just had it up there? Here we go. All right, there we go. Let's talk about Trillionaire. And I love the tagline, "Wear what you worth." I love that tagline.
Yeah, wear what you worth. But like I said, I'm gonna finish this story. But it meant more to me than even going to CMP and this and that. And like, I ain't downgrading going to see P because I love P and I love everything that meant to me. But you got to remember, when you come from your community, it ain't nothing like your community supporting you. It ain't nothing like when your guy from school be like, oh yeah, I remember we used to hoop, and here I'm buying the shirt. Oh, I'm proud of what you're doing. Look, this is my wife. We watch y'all. Yeah. Like I had guys, street guys that had been in jail and everything. Like, man, we watch y'all, and I'm getting my stuff together because I see you and your wife. I mean, that shit mean more to me than anything, man, because that's what we doing it for. We doing it. I'm an open book, so the book can be better. You know, I'm just the front page of the book, but I'm an open book, so every other page of the book can be better. And the Trillionaire brand, man, for real, is just a part to where, like, it's the flag, you know, wear what you worth. I mean, you know, human life prices, and you know, you gotta wear what you worth. I mean, I seen a gap in this world. I do things out of problems. I used to go to the store. My wife can find something for $30-$40. It'd be nice. She look good. She get 1,000 likes on Facebook. I mean, I'm at the store, like, I can't find nothing that represent me and who I'm trying to be and who I am. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, skull and bones and all kind of weird stuff going on, and devil worship and all this other, you know what I mean? Like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, this don't represent me. Like, I don't know what then.
They done went from the blood of Christ to the blood of the devil. It's like, with like, the little Nas X shoe. It's like, what the hell going on?
Like, you know, so like,
made with real blood.
Yeah.
It's real human, but like, really, nigga?
Nigga from where? How we have a blood shortage and you got all this blood in your shoes?
Right.
Go for the shoes.
Right.
Hey, and that's the first thing I'm gonna go for the shoes. Okay.
And the trillionaire was like, I made it out of necessity, man, because I'm a fly nigga. I always felt like I was fly. Like, I'm gonna dress good, I'm gonna look good, and it's like, nigga, it was fucking up my fly. Because it's like, nigga, I don't want to wear no shit I don't understand. Yeah. Because, I mean, I believe words is powerful.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't want to draw this negative attention to me. It's funny that I heard Tupac's album before he died. He talked about death a lot.
Yeah.
Biggie talked about ready to die, and he died. So, like, I mean, you know, I ain't really, like, you know, hypocritical or, like, some type of, like, scared of it. But it's like, I believe that words is powerful. I be spelling words, and I believe we casting spells a little bit. So, you know, like, for me, I like to talk positive and let's get money and let's like
prosperity.
Let's you know what I'm saying?
Let's be prosperous.
Right.
Let's win.
That's how I like to talk. Right. Because that's what I want for my life. I don't want the drama and the bullshit and the bad times. You know what I'm saying? We gotta deal with them.
Think about it. I mean, they say kids are a sponge at a certain age. What's the biggest thing? Like, what are our biggest ways to learn? I mean, most people are visual and hearing, like what we hear and what we see.
Right, so that's what the Trillionaire about, you know. We got the sword and, you know what I mean, the T on it, and, you know what I mean, and we got everything that, you know, you need to protect yourself. And you know, the Trillionaire thing is wear what you worth, man. Ain't never been a man walking this earth that's worth $1 trillion, but
I'm thinking about something. Go ahead, I'm laughing about something.
I mean, you stopping me. I don't know. You know what I'm
saying? You was laughing.
She's still thinking about how you said you wasn't going to take that $5,000. But it is, that's neither here nor there, but it's actually here and there.
So you know, you got to wear what you worth, man. We encourage the people to wear what they worth. We got a new, we just launched today. I knew I was coming on here, so I launched it. We did a pre-sale for the new look.
If y'all haven't seen these new designs, they fire. We got something for the ladies. We got something for the men. We always cater to every gender. It don't matter. We got something for all that. Whatever you want. You know that bathroom that you know they was arguing about. You ain't know if men was supposed to go there, women supposed to go in there. We got something for y'all too.
The seashells.
We got something.
The seashells.
Come on, stop. I mean, come on, like
no. What I'm saying is we got something.
Look. We got something for everybody. For sure, no matter.
I wasn't supposed to say that.
Your sexual orientation, but yeah, we got a new design. It's hot, and we wanted to leak it because we knew we was coming on here. You know, man, we got a couple of interviews tomorrow too, but we wanted to come on here and make sure y'all got the exclusives of it. It's new.
So I got the numbers right here. I thought I'd tell y'all. I got the numbers, and they selling like It says right here, it's selling like hotcakes. That's the verse that they use.
I'm gonna tell y'all something else.
Y'all need to fire your account because I don't know much hotcakes is worth, but y'all shit selling like hotcakes.
Oh, fuck all that. It ain't selling no damn hotcakes. We selling like some goddamn we selling like something else, man. We ain't hotcakes. Oh, I don't think niggas eat them no more.
Oh, my bad. Oh no. He's selling. He said y'all selling like a dime bag of that good Cochiba. Whatever that means.
So look, check this out.
They selling like the motherfucking donuts, Krispy Kreme.
Y'all selling.
We did something different with this design, and we worked with a up and coming artist. We trying to get we always trying to create avenues for other people. This guy been designing pictures and all kind of stuff for years. We worked with him, and it's dope. It came out dope. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I will say this though. I know I rarely get in this little, they showing it. That's dope.
Yeah, there you go.
Official trillionaire, that's where y'all could copy that. But to be honest, I'm in a silly mode, but I'm gonna be honest for a minute. Trillionaire is so important to us, man. It's so important on a worldly scale, like on a national level, like having so much love where we going from city to city and people literally like, I bought your brand, I'm a part of the brand, I love y'all movement. And it's just so much love and it's so much positivity. And like he said, just wearing something, wearing your worth, understanding your worth. People don't understand that. They don't understand the importance of, excuse me, of words and how you use them. I mean, you could say something. I could say something to belittle you. I may say something to drag you, or I may say something to up you. You know what I'm saying? It just depends. And I'd rather spend my time uplifting people. Because we all here for a numbered amount of days. Like our days are numbered at the end of the day. So, I'd rather spend my time sharing more positivity than love than just being on some negative. I'm going to drag you down because the walk of life is already hard enough.
Hey, Trillionaire, we creating opportunities for designers, artists to come. That's the new design right there. We creating opportunities for designers and artists to come work for us. And, because a lot of people, man, they making portraits, they making pictures, they can't get their stuff in stores, they can't do stuff, but you can come work for us and get paid and get your artwork on display.
And we ain't going to dance in the video.
Right.
We're going to pay you and win.
Right. So we and you're going to see the world, you see people all around the world walking around with the design that you designed. So we working with a lot of people, man, and, you know what I'm saying? That was one of the first designs that we got from an artist. And, man, he got amazing work. He been working for like 20 years on artistry.
From the city,
from Akron. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing from North Akron. So,
what's his name?
Anthony Perez.
Yep.
Y'all might know.
Oh, shit. My nigga AP. I know him. Hey, quick story. Me and him used to be New York Undercover. We was Torres and me and him way back in the day. We was Torres and New York Undercover.
Y'all posted
That's
the
my
official
dude.
Trillionaire, but we should have sent y'all the updated version. He showed it too. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then what I'm saying is what we doing is people don't understand the Trillionaire brand been featured on my preview show. It's been at Pete's house. Pete had the hat on, all of that. But what we doing is, man, we really...
He ain't just had a hat. Y'all ain't see where he was out. He was courtside. He be rocking the Trillionaire.
Right.
Y'all don't even... He be rocking it. He went for the show.
I gotta find them pictures now.
Speak about that life, and it's just it's exciting to be a part of
but
that.
It's good. It's good that you got somebody supporting you, and they standing behind their word. They standing behind it by showing their action, and that's what it's all about.
And that's what we doing too, though. You know what I'm saying? So like, we displaying other people's work, and it ain't all about us. You know what I'm saying? We create opportunities for people. You know what I mean? So, that big shouts out to him for creating a new design.
Yeah, my dude is dope, man. I had some artwork from him from way back in the day. I known him for fucking ever. Kicked it at his house.
He did an amazing job, man. He did an amazing job.
He's a dope artist. So Anthony Perez, if you don't know, you should check out his work. I got some of his old Spider-Man pictures that he drew, and I'm talking about just off the top of his head, like drawn. Like he's a dope artist. So
dope.
We shout him out.
See, y'all ain't know
Anthony
that.
Perez.
I bet y'all.
I knew that, but The people didn't know that, so the people need to know.
So before we get out of here, T.Vicks, Miss Dean, tell everybody where they can find you.
Well, we on all social media sites. Our music is streaming on all digital platforms. Same Chick is a mega hit right now. Thank y'all all for supporting. Yes. But if you want to get in touch with me or my husband, T.Vicks and Miss Dean, y'all can hit us up on Facebook. Our Facebook show, Tap In with T.Vicks and Miss Dean, airs every Wednesday at 10 o'clock. And then also you can hit us up on IG, Instagram at Official Trillionaire. If you want to cop some of the Trillionaire merch, or you can hit me up at Miss Dean Music. You can also hit us up at T.Vicks. And last but not least, you can get at us on Instagram also at T.Vicks_Miss Dean.
And I want to say this. You can get at us and that's cool, but buy something, man. You know, buy some merch, buy the music. If y'all like what y'all doing, if y'all like what y'all hear, y'all like what's going on, make sure you support with a buy.
Yeah.
Because a like, a view, a comment, that's cool. We appreciate all of that, but you know, at the end of the day, people make what sell. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want content like this, buy it. So the industry will copy it and duplicate it, and then you'll get more content like this. Be silly. You know
I gotta be silly though.
Don't
if y'all remember, every purchase y'all make, keep T.Vicks from signing for a debit card.
Oh Lord.
Hell no, it ain't happening.
Hi, I'm White Lady. T.Vicks signed for 2 Burger King chicken muggy moose.
It ain't happening.
Oh man.
I know what to do. You know,
so I want to thank
Burger King.
I want to thank our guest. Jesus. I want to thank our guest T.Vicks and Miss Dean for coming on, man, and showing mad love, support, and a lot of knowledge, really, about what they do. Tuning into their show, T.Vicks, Tap In with T.Vicks and Miss Dean every Wednesday at 10 a.m.
I gotta say this too, y'all don't be a stranger, and make sure y'all keep supporting us, man, and interviewing us, man.
And we'll do the same for y'all as well.
We definitely want to be on here 10 times. I don't know why it's only 2 times or 3 times. I want to be on here 10, 15, 20 times.
Let me tell y'all why it was important for us to be ourselves and hop out of the more reserved side that you catch us. We're always business minded. He's a businessman, I'm a businesswoman. But this, once again, we're also teaching people as they're watching us sitting here clowning, as they're watching us sitting here telling jokes and going back and forth, like it's still business to handle at the end of the day. And, you know, you don't have to be a certain way to make money off of this industry. You don't have to be a certain way to handle your business. You know, all these images that we're used to seeing, you don't have to be like that. You could literally be yourself. It's really good enough.
It's really good enough. And we're going to have fun and we're going to enjoy this. This is Akron, baby. This is where you need to be. This Akron, it's the real A. It ain't Atlanta. It ain't nothing else. This is Akron.
Anaheim, Arbuckle, Anchorage.
Right, we putting on. This ain't no farmland. We got real niggas here. This what's going on. Like, we got a real city. We doing it right now. And that's why I said I ain't want to come button up. I'm going to do this interview different because I'm with my guys. You know what I'm saying? That's representing the city. We rocking Trillionaire for sure. And I'm with my guys that's representing the city the right way. I've been watching y'all. Y'all been putting everybody on. And I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all doing it the right way because that's what we need. I've been yelling it for 2-3 years. We need more media coverage. Y'all came and took care of that. I ain't even got to say that no more. So now I'm going to get on here and show my ass and do what I got to do. Y'all want a button up interview from me, y'all holler at me. But from here on out, on y'all shows, I'm showing my ass and I'm telling the truth.
I'm never doing a show like this again. I'm always...
Why does she sound like Candy B?
I quit.
Candy B always saying, I am putting in my 2 weeks.
Akron in the building. We trending on War Star. We the hottest shit out. I'm saying it right now. This is what it is.
Thank y'all
thank y'all for having us. And I'm ready to do a verse with anybody. Can't nobody fuck with me. I'm telling you. Get me on the verses. Shouts out to Timberland and Swiss Beats. I'm ready to do a verses with anybody. I got enough heat. I'm trying to tell y'all, what's up, Buster? Holla at me. I'll bust your motherfucking ass.
I ain't ready. Look, I'm ready.
I
thought he was going to say Soulja Boy. I do Soulja Boy, nigga. We ain't about to go against Buster.
Who the
fuck is that guy?
I don't think nobody can fuck with me on that versus. It's gonna be the craziest part. I need a quiet versus with no audience though. That way people could just hear the music. I'm telling you.
I thought you was gonna say.
I thought he
was gonna say Ray J or some shit.
Oh, man, that nigga can't. Come on, stop it, my nigga. Come on, stop it.
Easy one.
I hit it first, nigga. You can't fuck with me.
Bruh.
Oh, man, DC, tell them where they can find you, brother.
Man,
At Burger King with a fucking sign.
T.Vickz. And you gotta put the Z in there because the Z, I'm the only one in the world with the Z. That's why I put it like that. You can follow me everywhere. T.Vicks, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's all T.Vicks everywhere. But make sure y'all go to allinradio.com and cop that new album and cop the whole album. Right. Make sure y'all cop that. And get us everywhere, man. Get us on all the sites. Apple Music, Spotify. If you're a streamer, you're a free baser. You know, free bases is when you smoke the dope. You free basing, so you get my music for free. So go on to Spotify and free base my shit if you want to. I'm cool with that. But just make sure y'all hit the like button. Your social media. But I feel like y'all dope heads and I ain't paying for the shit. Y'all should really be paying, but I'm just saying we still getting paid.
Man, what the hell did we? What the hell did we drink? We ain't drinking this shit no more.
Hey kids, don't do drugs.
I'm just keeping it real. Stop.
Man, that wine didn't age a little too well.
I'm just keeping it real, man. I just feel like
that motherfucker was out there. The bootlegger selling.
Called base. I said, and if you streaming my shit, then you free base.
Yeah.
That's pure.
Like crack
for the 80s, call it base. I said it on one of my songs.
Word. Tomorrow, I got a lot going on. Tomorrow we got more Akron coming in the building. I got the boy Excursion coming on. But before that, I get to talk to my dude from 58 Security, Carlos Cockburn, who owns and is representing for Akron with his own security
firm
detail. He owns a company called 58 Security. He will be on to talk about it. We also got the boy Excursion. Nothing but the hits, nothing but the best. Keeping Akron going. Also, December 1st, episode 50 for What the Shit. It's been So we get to celebrate with that. And December 8th, it's somebody's birthday. Me, motherfuckers! Yeah, I'm taking tequila all year long. So December 8th, we got 80 Empire coming on. They're going to do an album release party with us. I'm going to be getting drunk, so they're going to be releasing music as I drink and enjoy myself. You can find me everywhere down there that thing says. I used to have TikTok, but that's too much work, and I'm too lazy for that shit. So catch me on IG, What the Shit _podcast. Also, there's DC Chambers, all one word. On Facebook is What the Stuff Podcast. Mark Zuckerberg.
Shut up, bitch.
Thank you. No disrespect, but
no, wait.
That weird pasty motherfucker.
It is with disrespect. You're like,
with all due disrespect, Mark Zuckerberg. Fuck you. Respectfully, disrespectfully. So yeah, we What the Stuff on Facebook because that bitch ass nigga. I can't say shit. But a motherfucker could piss on a motherfucker on a rock concert, and I can share that motherfucker all day long without a care in the world. Yeah. And I can watch some white dude cry, I didn't know I was going to kill him. I was doing this.
Oh, we about to chew his ass.
Oh, hey, Kyle Rittenhour.
Shut up, bitch.
Hey, you thought we forgot?
Don't shut my shit down. Fuck that.
No, man. Oh, yeah, this ain't What the Shit. Never mind, Chris. I'm sorry, I can't do that. Go ahead. Let's end it. Tomorrow, Kyle Rittenhour.
Shut up, bitch.
Tomorrow, disrespectfully.
With all due disrespect.
As the other DC said, hey, Kyle Rittenhour, bring that ass here, boy. Tomorrow I'm going to bake your punk ass. You crying like a little bitch. Understand? Anyway. So, Chris, you want to end this?
All right, so you can follow me. You can follow me on IG at Chris.Fury1, TikTok ChrisFury1, and you can also follow us on the link tree at IG. If you just go to Blurred's Eye View, go to the link tree. The link is in the bio. You can follow us everywhere: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, you name it, we're probably there. I want to thank our guests, T.Vicks and Miss Dean. Akron Zone, stand up. Thank you.
Also, if you have no ass, please don't pull your pants up because nobody want to see
Titty sprinkles.
Did you do that one on accident?
No, I did that one on purpose.
The titty sprinkles. That
I did that one on purpose.
Oh my god!
Wait, hold on. I know I'm supposed to leave. I know. Don't kick us out yet. Hold on. What is you talking about? So what? You gotta have a certain ass. What is it?
No. It's just because that's
tell the story.
Okay, so this white woman was at Giant Eagle. She had no ass, so she went to pull her pants up, and it's like her pants just kept on going. Like there was nothing to break the brace. The pants.
Ain't nothing stopping.
Yeah, there was no brakes. Like her brakes didn't work on her car. Her shit just kept going up. And it was at her titty nipples. And I was like, so that's too far. Like your titty nipples shouldn't be covered by your pants. Like that don't make no sense. Like you too young for that, for your shit to be where they at. Like the ratio from pants to waist to titty nipple was just too off. Like I know I went to North High, my math is bad, but that shit was just too much. Like your shit was, you was damn near. Anywho, so yeah, that's neither here nor there, but it was here and there. So I had to see that shit. It was in front of me.
I had to get some insight because I thought you was taking a jab at the skinny girls. You know?
No. Oh, she wasn't. She wasn't skinny. She was the letter I. It wasn't even capital.
It's her capital.
It wasn't even capital. This motherfucker was lower. It went straight up. Pants going to heaven. No ass on her. I probably shouldn't do that.
You know,
that's blasphemy.
It's better to like to get to heaven.
Yes, her pants was going to heaven.
The waistline was.
Her pants was going to heaven. Them motherfuckers. Her belt line was touching Jesus. Jesus on the belt line.
But I want to thank our guest, T.Vicks and Miss Dean. You can check us out every Tuesday.
Oh, wait. Shout out to Tiramana, my unofficial sponsor. Thank you for sponsoring my.
We determined to get them.
These jokes have been sponsored by Tiramana. So,
Rock, if you're listening, Mr. Johnson, if you're listening.
Dwayne. That was disrespectful. Probably shouldn't do that. I should just call that nigga Dwayne like that. But anywho.
But you can catch Blurred's Eye View every Tuesday, 8:30 on Facebook and on YouTube. And you can catch us always, as I said before, on the link tree. You can catch us on all spots. But tune in to Blurred's Eye View, where we're providing a safe space for blurs everywhere to showcase their topics and talents as only we can. And until next Tuesday, when we talk geek with other blurs, remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others, like our guests, T.Vicks and Miss Dean.
Titty sprinkles.
So until the next mission,
cover your titty nipples.
We are out of here.